A man accused worldwide over the suffering of millions of innocent women and children in Gaza stands before cameras, defending his wife as his secret weapon. But behind those words, reports tell a different story, one of conflict, scandal, and dysfunction inside the very home of Benjamin Netanyahu himself. For years, the media channels have not stopped slandering my beloved wife, Sarah. Sarah is a woman of valor, the mainstay of my life and family. She is a true heroine. She assists me and the State of Israel greatly in meetings with world leaders who recognize her unique abilities and wisdom. Trump calls her Bibi's secret weapon, Netanyahu wrote on X, while pushing back on a wave of recent criticisms of his wife, Sarah, and son, Yair, for their political interference. In fact, for years, Israeli media outlets have reported that Sarah Netanyahu and her son, Yair, have played a key role in nearly all senior political and security decisions made by Benjamin Netanyahu. With all due respect to Yair and Sarah, I suggest that they stop interfering in the conduct of the State of Israel. This is not a family that runs the State of Israel. I suggest that they stop poisoning and creating a virtual reality here, wrote Yinon Magal, Israeli journalist and politician and former member of the Knesset. But what is even shocking, recently, former head of Benjamin Netanyahu's personal security revealed shocking details about the Prime Minister's household. Ami Dror, who once led Netanyahu's personal security team, told the Israeli outlet Maariv that Yair Netanyahu assaulted his father inside the official residence. Following the altercation, Dror said Yair was forced to relocate to Miami in USA. In fact, this revelation comes after reports have indicated that Yair has frequently pressured his father to take more hardline stances, including continuing bombing the civilians of Gaza. Now, revelations are showing that he is involved in a physical confrontation with his own father, a claim that, whether fully confirmed or not, underscores the level of turmoil and dysfunction surrounding the Prime Minister's inner circle. What makes these allegations even more striking is that Yair Netanyahu's public record is already filled with controversy scandals, behavior so controversial that officials have repeatedly had to clarify that his statements do not represent government policy. But beyond the political drama, beyond the family scandal, beyond the headlines, there is a deeper lesson here. A man who commands an army, a man who decides life and death for millions in Gaza, a man feared by nations, yet inside his own house, he cannot control his own family. So, what does this teach us? Number 1. Oppression destroys from the inside. Islam teaches that oppression is not just punished in the hereafter, it rots a person's life in this world. A leader may appear powerful on the outside, but when injustice fills the heart, Allah removes respect, dignity, blessing, and peace in the home. How can a man claim to protect a nation while his own household is filled with conflict, accusations, and scandal? Oppression blinds the heart. It leads to moral decay, and that decay shows first in the closest circle. Lesson 2. Power cannot buy honor. Benjamin Netanyahu stands before world leaders. He commands military force. He speaks of security and strength. Yet reports describe father beaten by his son, internal conflict, public humiliation, ethical accusations, etc. Islam separates power from honor. Honor does not come from position, wealth, or influence. It comes from justice. A leader who spills innocent blood may look strong on TV, but in reality, he is losing dignity day by day. Lesson 3. When injustice rules, the family becomes a test. The Prophet ﷺ said that every leader is a shepherd responsible for his flock. But what happens when a leader cannot even guide his own household? According to various reports, both Sarah Netanyahu and Yair Netanyahu have been linked to political controversy and internal influence. Whether exaggerated or not, the image presented to the world is one of chaos, not stability. So Muslims watching this should not be surprised. This is not coincidence. This is not political drama. This is a sign. A man who is accused worldwide of killing thousands of civilians in Gaza, while his own home is described as filled with scandal, conflict, and fights, is a reminder of Allah's law that oppression eventually humiliates the oppressor. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, But the fall always begins from within. The fall of the oppressor does not begin on the battlefield. It begins in the heart, in the home, in the loss of dignity. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum.